Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The most powerful emperor in history believed his greatest victory wasn't on any battlefield, but in his own mind. What if I told you that mental invincibility isn't about feeling no pain, but about controlling your response to it? Today, you'll learn the 7 Stoic rules that transformed ordinary people into legends of mental strength. The Stoics didn't live in ivory towers debating abstract concepts. They were warriors, emperors, and slaves who faced real hardship. Epictetus was born into slavery. Seneca advised emperors while navigating deadly political intrigue. Marcus Aurelius led armies while plague ravaged his empire. Yet all 3 developed an unshakable inner fortress that no external force could breach. Their wisdom isn't theory, it's battle-tested philosophy for anyone who refuses to be broken by life's storms. Rule number 1. Focus only on what you can control. Epictetus taught that everything falls into 2 categories: what's up to you and what's not up to you. Your thoughts, your choices, your responses, these are yours. Other people's opinions, natural disasters, the past, the future, these are not yours. When you waste energy trying to control the uncontrollable, you become weak. When you pour all your power into what you actually control, you become unstoppable. A traffic jam can't ruin your day if you choose not to let it. A critic can't destroy your confidence if you don't give them that power. This isn't passive acceptance, it's strategic focus. Rule number 2, turn obstacles into fuel. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Every obstacle contains within it the seeds of equivalent advantage. Lost your job? Now you're forced to discover new opportunities. Facing criticism? Now you know exactly what to improve. The Stoics saw setbacks not as roadblocks, but as raw material for building strength. A muscle grows only when it faces resistance. Your character grows the same way. The person who learns to extract value from every setback becomes literally unstoppable because they've turned the universe into their personal training ground. Rule number 3, practice negative visualization. Seneca regularly imagined losing everything he valued: his wealth, his health, his loved ones. This wasn't pessimism, it was mental preparation. When you mentally rehearse loss, 2 powerful things happen. First, you appreciate what you have right now instead of taking it for granted. Second, you build psychological immunity to future shocks. The person who has never imagined failure will be devastated by it. The person who has mentally walked through worst-case scenarios remains calm when they occur. Spend 5 minutes each morning imagining the loss of something you value. Feel the emotion, then feel the gratitude for having it today. This practice transforms anxiety into appreciation and fear into preparation. Rule number 4, Memento Mori, remember you will die. Before you dismiss this as morbid, understand its power. Death is the ultimate deadline that gives life urgency and meaning. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself of mortality, not to become depressed, but to become focused. When you truly internalize that your time is limited, trivial concerns evaporate. You stop caring about petty dramas and start caring about what matters. You stop procrastinating on your dreams and start taking action. You stop holding grudges and start choosing love. The awareness of death doesn't make you weak. It makes you alive. Every morning, remind yourself, this could be your last day. How will you choose to spend it? Rule number 5, choose your thoughts like weapons. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Your mind is constantly generating thoughts, but you don't have to believe them all. Thoughts are like visitors knocking at your door. You choose which ones to invite in. When a negative thought arrives, examine it. Is it helping you or harming you? Is it based on facts or fears? Is it moving you toward your goals or away from them? Weak minds accept every thought as truth. Strong minds curate their thoughts. Like a museum curator selects only the finest art. You are not your thoughts. You are the observer of your thoughts. This distinction is the foundation of mental freedom. Rule number 6, embrace voluntary discomfort. Seneca would periodically live like a poor man, sleeping on the floor and eating simple meals. This wasn't masochism, it was training. When you voluntarily expose yourself to minor discomfort, you build tolerance for major discomfort. Take cold showers, skip a meal occasionally, walk instead of taking the car, sleep without your phone. Each small voluntary hardship is a deposit in your resilience account. The person who only knows comfort will crumble when comfort disappears. The person who has befriended discomfort becomes unbreakable. As Seneca said, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Rule number 7: live according to virtue, not validation. The Stoics identified 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These aren't abstract ideals, they're practical guidelines for every decision. Ask yourself, what would a wise person do? What would a courageous person do? What would a just person do? What would a temperate person do? When you align your actions with virtue instead of seeking approval, criticism loses its power over you. You become internally validated, deriving strength from character rather than circumstances. This is the ultimate mental strength, needing nothing from the outside world because you've built everything you need within. Choose one of these 7 rules and practice it today. Your future self will thank you.